Hi everyone, welcome to our next keynote speech, which is going to be by Ahmed Mohamed. So I'm here to introduce him and introduce the organization that he is here with, which is the Youth Negotiator Academy. So the Youth Negotiator Academy was founded in April 2022 with quite a simple mission, but a big task, which was intergenerational justice at UNFCCC COPs. And the way that we're doing that is training up young people from around the world to be able to come to COP with the skills and knowledge to actually be negotiators. So what we do is we have a simple agreement with countries and which we say, give us 2 of your party badges and we will train 2 young people from your country with the skills to be a negotiator at COP. And now this is our 3rd COP. We've originally launched in Egypt at COP27. And this year, we have 63 partner countries and 125 negotiators here at COP. More than that, of our alumni, we now have 1 head of delegation and 3 deputy heads of delegation. So our YNA cohorts are now not just having an impact in their initial year, but they're coming back year after year, and the impact is growing. We're also now expanding to other conventions. So this year we'll be taking 100 negotiators to the UNCCD in Riyadh, which is the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. And in 2 years, we will be launching under the CBD, which is the Convention on Biological Diversity. And that stems from the fact that there's been such a high demand for training young people with the skills to come to a space like this and meaningfully participate, where so often we see tokenism of young people. So that brings us around to Ahmed, who's one of our best negotiators and is from Mali. Ahmed is in his 1st year with the CYMP, so he's a fundamental cohort negotiator, and this is also his 1st COP. And we're going to hear a little bit about a project that Ahmed has been thinking about for a while now and has started working on in Mali, which is very, very fascinating, which is about around virtual tourism. So with that, I will pass over to Ahmed. Round of applause, please.
Good morning. Yes, okay. Good morning, everyone. First, thank you so much to Charlie for make this happen, and thanks all of you for staying here. So I will going to talk to you about the potential for virtual tourism in Mali and the rest of the world. So Mali is located in Sahara region. Timbuktu is in Mali. In Africa, in West Africa, is located in the Sahara region. So Sahara is semi-arid, is linked to be Sahara to sub-Sahara Africa, is unique landscape, remarkable biodiversity, and priceless cultural heritage. So Timbuktu, let's talk to you about what being a tourist guide. I used to be tourist guide in Timbuktu before 2012. Where we have a very biggest site touristic, we have biggest mosque built by hand, and we have more manuscripts. We have a lot of library than shop in Timbuktu, and even and is a local cultural life. Timbuktu supported that 1,000 tourism, support 1,000 family, and was a vital source of income for the local economy. So, before 2012, many tourists around the world, American, England, European, and Asian, they come to visit Timbuktu because of the cultural heritage, because of the biggest mosque we have, because of the manuscript. Even the first university in the world was in Timbuktu before Harvard. That this university, we have more than 25,000 students come around the world to study in Timbuktu. And this university was transformed and built in the mosque that financed by one woman and didn't give her name. And then let's talk to you about what has happened in 2012. In 2012, Timbuktu in all the north of Mali, Timbuktu, Gao, Kidal, was attacked by the terrorists, Al-Qaeda. Thus, they occupied Timbuktu, the north of Mali, during 1 year. And 1 year later, when they come, they destroy everything, the manuscripts, some mausoleums, some cemetery, and then that, and this time, 1 year later, and then the tourists stop to come to visit Timbuktu when they attacks. And 1 year later, the French army and Malian army was come back to fight the terrorists, and then they go. And then when they go to 2030 to now, they continue to make some attacks, some attempts, and then this was stopped for tourists to come to visit Timbuktu. Since 2012 to now, the tourists is stopped. So, and then before this time, before 2012, more than 200,000 tourists come by year in Timbuktu. More than 2,000 tourists come to Timbuktu. And then now, what I had thinking about for this crisis, so is about the project that is the potential for the virtual tourism. This is how I was talking during this crisis, because even now, some tourists write me email. Sometimes they need to come to Timbuktu, but they can't because of attacks. And then now I working in the project virtual tourism. The virtual tourism is you can make a video. Is about so the importance of virtual. Yeah, wait, just one point, and then the virtual tourism. The virtual tourism. The goal of the virtual tourism is to make it so to make every site, every tourist site important, to make videos, to take one guide, take one guide, and then he can explain every site. We take one guide, he can explain the importance and the historical of one site. For example, the biggest mosque of Timbuktu that was built by hand, or the museum, the old university that was in Timbuktu, all some site that in Timbuktu. So he can show you just one idea about how.
Salam alaikum Mohamed. Je veux savoir sur la ville de Tombouctou.
Bon, Tombouctou a été créé
Tombouctu
en
was founded
1100.
1100 par une vieille femme qui s'appelle Bouktou.
Oui.
by one woman.
Bouktou, elle
That
s'appelle
name is named
Timbuktu.
Buktu.
Elle s'appelle
Timbuktu.
Bouktou.
Oui.
Tin, c'est son puits, et Bouktou, c'est la vieille femme. Un matin, elle et ses frères, elle est trop vieille, ils sont dans son campement. Et donc la vieille femme, elle est sortie pour un peu se balader. Dans leur village, il n'y a pas de l'eau. Elle se promène jusqu'à peu près 40 ou 50 km de leur case. Donc là, elle a tombé sur un puits.
Oui.
Donc là, elle s'assit là-bas. Donc elle est trop vieille, elle ne peut pas retourner prendre de l'eau. Donc là, ses enfants sont partis la chercher. Ils l'ont trouvée. Ils ont aménagé tout le village à côté du puits. Tous les caravanes qui viennent du nord pour aller au sud, qui amènent le sel, ils font l'échange contre elle. L'eau contre le sel, le riz, tout. Ils prennent de l'eau chez elle. C'est là-bas que les animaux boivent, ils font tout. Donc c'est grâce à ce puits que Tombouctou a arrivé à vivre.
Yeah, just for a few seconds to show just one idea about how it will be. He explained how Timbuktu was founded. It's founded around a well by one woman that she just walked to look out for her animal, and when she arrived in Timbuktu in this time, she's staying in the well and take care of the well, and everyone that come to visit around Timbuktu or to Mauritania, to go to Sahara, to go to Algeria, when they arrive in this place, they stay to eat with her, and then it's like that Timbuktu was founded. Right, and then so now is just a small videos that, but the videos what will be in this project is to explain around all information, all historical, and then to make it in the platform and to allow for these tourists that they need to go to Timbuktu to see in staying on her house, no traveling and see all about the site, every site. So, and the main goal is this project not only for Timbuktu but all the world. Why? Because this can reduce emission CO2. If we start to travel the tourists, so they use the virtual as virtual tourism. This can reduce because the people travel by flights, and this in the world more. Just Timbuktu, for example, before 2011, more than 200,000 tourists travel to go only Timbuktu, not other world. And then now, if you use around the world the virtual tourism, this can reduce the emission CO2. And this is the main goal. The second goal about this project, for example, in Timbuktu now, most of the young people, I can say 1,700% of the people of Timbuktu, their economy is dependent to the tourists. And since 2012 to now, no. So now the second goal is to help the guide, and then also this can help also to support the fund project communautaire as for economy green project for the young generation of Timbuktu. Yeah, I think you can have some maybe time and then ask the question, and then I can answer to the question. Yeah, if someone have a question. In it?
With this idea of virtual tourism, are you also able to connect individuals who are watching this with other things that maybe can be sent to them, different types of food, something that can give them a feel for what they're seeing as well? I don't know how you could connect them, everyone, because I think we all want to actually experience the culture as well instead of just looking at it. But it sounds like a safety issue is the concern there, to visit in person. So are you able to connect anything else with the virtual tour to the individual?
Yes, the idea, for example, to create like a platform, online platform, like websites, but websites that are very safe. Everybody that they need to know, for example, a lot about some site of Mali, an example, and all around the world. So they will check in this website and they will pay online, and they will see every site. We will make the videos and the name of the places, and then they can, when they, for example, they click on this part that they need to see about it, they check, and the first thing is to pay, and then after is the pay. After payment, it will be open. When it's open for this, only the person that had paid will be open, and then you cannot download the videos. All time that you need to see the video, you will go back. But if you are paid, it will be open every day for you. Only the one person was like it will. And then second thing, it will be different than YouTube. For example, the videos that you have in YouTube about some site or some country, this will be very differently, because we have a lot of explaining about the site inside and outside, and then it will be available all in this platform. You're welcome.